Okay, I don't feel mad or sad about this actually. I actually been preparing myself for this moment. A moment that's never gonna happen, like at all, I swear to God. And if it does, then I'm gonna be really, really proud of myself. But in the meantime, I won't be making animations yet because I have school. 5 more weeks, start test. And it is actually really, really scary because, well, I'm never the good kid. Or the good kid for me is probably the smart ones, the ones that could get it fast. But to my experience of seeing other people that smart, they usually took some of their time. If they, um, if they're not smart that there's probably something happening. I would usually ask what's happening. They would come up with something, but in the same time, if I just became smart suddenly, it's, excuse me, it's probably because I finally gave up someone. And what I mean by that is someone that I hold on to. Like for an example, well this actually happened. But one of my teachers who I gave all that I had, but so little. Everything but little. So the day that I got tired of it is when was on Friday, which is last Friday, I guess. But at the same time, it was actually really, really difficult. And when I crit her, I got 100s, 100s. And that's when I realized that every time when I give up someone, I have something of a 100, but it's something weird. And I don't give up someone that easily. So, if I get tired or I get stressed about it, I'll stop. But sometimes if I get stressed or burnout, if you guys don't know what's burnout, just researched it. But stress, you guys probably don't know, or you do. But in the same time, the reason why I give up her is because I've been trying too long. First day I got there, been trying. I just gave up. I was tired of giving it all that I had, but her not caring. She always asked for 100. Me being me, not smart enough. I always get somewhere like a 50, 70. 70 is good, but to me it isn't, and to her it isn't. And someone that I'm jealous of is actually really, really smart. So when I saw her almost got everything right on the benchmark, I started to lose hope. So I give it all that I had and then I gave up. I finally quit, which was the best thing that ever happened. I worried less. I was actually really happy that day. Telling the teacher what I do, giving like examples, like um, this actually happens. Putting on a fake mustache, telling her right there, and drawing, showing her. But in the same time, it was it was um it was difficult because when you let someone go that you look up to, it's kind of weird. But at the same time, if you're hurting yourself just for them, you need to give up. If you know what I'm saying. I It took a long time for me to give up. And sometimes for me, I give up and then I try again and then give up that and keep on trying. Like a little cycle. But the same but it's always the same thing. Give up, try again, give up, try again. But this time I'm actually giving up. And for years I have never felt this happy. in my whole entire life. But at the same time, I always have someone who would help me with that. Like my friends, my mom. Definitely not a counselor. Okay, I'll give you some tips. If they say everything stays in this room, they're obviously lying. They're gonna tell everything to you goddamn parents. Or they say something about that, or they actually told you, I'm going to call your mom about that. And if you don't want to do it, don't. But if you do, and you're not afraid of what could be the consequences, then you do you. And I'm proud. And sometimes giving up is the easiest thing, but in the same time, if you put in too much, it's hard to let go. But sometimes you need to. If it's hurting you, making you stay up late, which can add some health problems, which is not good. Or they are telling you, hey, you need to be more like that person, or you need to get more high grades. Pick up what you don't have. And I don't go to tutoring. I don't like going to tutoring, but sometimes I need to. And sometimes I actually do say, okay, fine. But this year, no. I want to see if I can actually do it by myself with no one's help. And believe it or not, I'm actually starting to get better, which I am really, really happy. And for once, this is where I actually am giving hopes, and maybe next time on Star I could get 100 for each one, but that's probably not gonna happen because I am good with reading. I almost got 100 on the reading, but for math, well, that's not something I want to go on, but I did not pass. I did not even get close to 100. I did not pass. But my teacher still gave me hope. She keeps saying, oh, you just try harder. Or you did good today. That's actually keeping me hope. But for the other teacher, the reading one, all she says is that you need to get 100, you're smarter than this. Or you need to be more like that person. Do exactly what they're doing. And if you guys don't know, that's what I do. That's what I do. I copy people if they're smart. But at the same time, you don't need to do that. Because if you only copy them, you can't see what is awakening for you. And only you. So, when your teacher says to do that, don't do it. Please. It's an excuse for her actions. Like maybe she wants you to do better, but at the same time, it's kind of like she's putting pressure on you. Or they are putting pressure on you that you feel like it's like you're stressed. That's when you give up. And I know everyone says, don't give up. But if it's something like that, causing you stress, anxiety, depression, give up. It's hard, but it could be easy if you could do it. But for me, it wasn't. And for other people, it probably will be or not. Bye.